What is going on, everybody? I am here with some more Dead Space. Last time we've made it to the bridge and met up with Hammond, and now we are on the objective on restoring the defense system, and that is what we are going to do in this episode. So we have to reroute the power 3 times. We already did 1, so we gotta do 2 more. Yeah, we already read the personal journal. Okay, so now we have to head back and find the other rooms to actually reroute them. Damn it, you boxes. Move out of the way. Thank you. Now we gotta be careful to not step on these things, because that will happen to us if we're not careful. Okay. Jesus. Yeah, we gotta go towards the elevator. And I like the small details with the suits. As you can see, he has a little HUD on the bottom of his chest, which I don't know why when you have to look down on it.
Repeat, the ship has been boarded. We are under attack. Open fire. How are they? They've already killed most of the deck staff. We need security back up here immediately. Guns are useless. We can't hold them back for very long.
Jesus. So they were attacked by the necromorphs in the bridge. And I completely forgot to check these stations over here to see if they had items, which they do. Let's check. Oh yeah, now we're able to go over here now. Well, for that, let's go to the store, because we have the schematics for a certain weapon. And now we have the contact beam already downloaded in here. Yeah, sell that. Move that. Ripper blades, pulse rounds. Move that. Okay. Okay, so now we unlocked a new weapon, which is the contact beam, which we cannot purchase because we have a slot. Now the contact beam is a heavy damage energy projector. Now with the contact beam is actually one of the most powerful weapons in this game, and I mean powerful. This is actually my my very first one of my top personal weapons in the game. It actually kills weapons very easily. Now it does have a charge time, so you have to hold the trigger for a little bit and then releasing it. Depending on how long you charge it, the more damage it takes. Now it replaces the Ripper. If you're not a too big fan of the Ripper because of its low damage and stuff like that, this contact beam actually replaces that, and of course makes it much more damaging. But I don't like its charge time in this weapon because of like I said, depending on how long you charge it, the more damage it takes. Now and plus it's kind of expensive. 10,000. I mean 9,000 credits. Not really a big fan of that. Second to the I don't know why. Second to the line gun and the flamethrower, which I don't know why. Why did they put 11,000 credits on that? On the The flamethrower when it's complete garbage. They should have purchased it for less. But the contact beam does actually have a secondary weapon, which has a 360 contact blast. It's basically like a grenade launcher, a secondary grenade launcher. If you play like games like Call of Duty, if it has like a grenade launcher on YouTube, and that's what it basically has. And now with the grenade launcher that it has, you don't gain splash damage, which is actually a good thing. So if you're being swarmed by necromorphs, and using the grenade launcher is actually very good because then you don't gain damage from it. So kind of a win-win with the contact beam. And I'm going to replace I'm going to take off the Ripper because I'm not going to be needing it anymore. Remove that. I'm not going to sell it just in case if I actually need the Ripper again on a certain part of the game, so I'm not gonna be needing that. And plus, I used the power node on the Ripper, so sucks to be me. Then there's nothing else for me to actually get. Okay, good. So I highly suggest the contact beam. Does contact beam, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think the contact beam has a charging. No, pretty sure it has charging time. If it does, I'm not. I think I'm wrong about that with the Ripper have a charge with the contact beam have a charging time, if I'm not mistaken. But we're gonna be testing it out. And also we have the Force Gun, another weapon that we came to contact with. That we that we found schematics for. Yeah, this is not where we're supposed to go. We're supposed to go down to the first floor, the level 1. Okay, now we're here. This way. Okay. Yeah, I think I am wrong about the contact beam having a charge time. Yeah, I think I am wrong. Oops. My bad. Here's a storage space. And here we have... Oh, we have a contact energy. That's one of the ammos for the contact beam. Now, I have, what, 8? So I'm gonna upgrade the contact beam. Yeah, I can't do that. Which sucks. Yeah, so you have to use power nodes on these extra empty slots here to actually complete the circuit that you want, which is complete garbage. I hate it. So I'm going to use one power node for the contact beam for now, until I actually find other power nodes. Oh no, yeah, I was right. Yeah, I was right. I was completely right the whole time. That the contact beam does have a charge time. So never mind what I said, I'm confusing myself now. So the contact beam does have a charge time. So depending on how long you charge it, the more damage it takes. The more damage you give to your enemies. Here we have storage. Text log. This is internal infection vectors. It has been less than an hour, but they've spread fast. Flight deck was the first to go after the shuttle crash. Well, after the shuttle crashed, now almost entirely overrun. We've lost at least half of the medic tech, about a quarter of the engineering, and no information yet from cargo or planet ops, which suggests the bad news. This is not what I expected. So now, since the infection has spread quickly, half of the ship's crew has already been eliminated, or have been killed by this strange infection. Aha! Here's another power node to replace the one that I used on the contact beam. So here we have more of those zero gravity things. Aha! Here's another extra door here. Okay, let's use. Wait, how much? Okay, we have more lime gun rounds. I'm gonna use that. Ah, damn it! There's a golden semiconductor, so I gotta throw away something. I'll drop you, and then pick up you. Okay, that thing that's enough. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, and also I did forget to, one thing about the contact beam is that finding ammo is very scarce, and it's very difficult to find. So, so use the contact beam wisely, and I mean wisely. Because like I said, the contact beam, for me personally, is one of the most powerful weapons in the game so far. So use the ammo or the gun wisely. Small med pack, don't need that.
Power transferred to the ADS.
Control system suction box rerouted. I'm getting a reading. Almost there.
An effector. Now, one other tip about the infector is, of course, it when it finds a fresh dead corpse, it's like I already explained, it will infect it and mutate it into a necromorph. Now, while it's in the middle of infecting a fresh dead host, you can actually shoot off the dead corpse and preventing it from actually mutating. So that's one of the good things about it. So when you see you gotta go up to third level, okay. So to prevent the infector from mutating a fresh dead corpse, shoot off the dead corpse, and then that would leave the infector useless from infecting anything else. Kind of a little interesting tip there that I never knew until I until I actually played this game the second time. I was like, ooh, you can actually shoot off the dead corpses when he's he's affecting it. Now, as we saw in the last episode, we saw a human, or what seemed to be a human body. Jesus Christ. We saw a Pregnator. Okay, we have more pulse rounds, so I'm going to be using that. There's a lot more pulse rounds.
Asteroid defense system now online.
Alright, we've got enough power, but the ADS cannon's auto targeting is down. I think it's a faulty data cable. I need you to aim the cannon manually until I can replace it. Take the elevator to the top of the ship and head for the cannon pit.
Okay. A storage room. That's over here, but money. Nothing else around here besides, yeah, there's nothing else here besides pulse rounds, which I don't need.
Isaac, you're going to have to cross the ship exterior to reach the ADS cannon. Problem is, we're still getting bombarded by asteroids. Look for cover, or you'll get torn to pieces.
Okay. Oh yeah, now I need to drop, I'll drop the small med kit. Because this is, this part is actually kind of frustrating.
Entering vacuum. Entering
Now what he
zero
said
gravity.
about,
Warning. Multiple impacts detected across the starboard hull.
yeah, because of that. Jesus Christ. That's why I said this part of the zero gravity is so frustrating.
Entering vacuum.
And now you gotta rush.
Entering zero
Now
gravity.
you gotta run as fast as you can.
Warning. Multiple impacts detected across the starboard hull.
Ah! Okay. Okay, so now I gotta take this slow. I thought I could speed run it through, but I guess not.
Entering zero gravity. Warning. Multiple impacts detected across the starboard hull.
Okay, so now what you gotta do is there are these barriers over here, which you do gotta which you can protect yourself with until. Yeah, there we go. Okay, go. And now it's super difficult to actually get through. Actually, I've actually died numerous times in this area. I could never pass through this area in my first try. Now I have less than 30 seconds. There we go. Use that. Now, I don't know if it's possible to... Yeah, I don't know if it's possible to do this in your first try. I am not too certain, and I'm not going to be risking it because I'm already close. So there's no point for me to actually do it, or to at least try it. I don't know if I've seen other people actually do this in their first try. You have to take this very slowly. If not, you're gonna be like me that died like twice. I gotta hurry. I got 35 seconds left. So this thing, but I could have made it to one side. Now you have to wait till the rumbling stops in order to keep going. Nah, I believe I could make it. Let me make it, please. I have less than 20 seconds left. Move it, move it, move it. Okay, thank God. Okay, oh my God, thank God. Thank God. Because I would have fiercely frustrated myself and see that. Ooh, and a ruby semi-mat and a ruby semiconductor. Oh yeah, so there's a golden ruby and a diamond. So that's actually very interesting. So I believe ruby sells for 5,000 and the diamond sells for 10,000, if I'm not mistaken. Now I want to save here. Now I'm gonna see if I can do this in my first try. We're gonna see.
That's it, Isaac. You're in the pit. The cannon's a mass driver, so it should punch through anything flying at us. Keep an eye on the hull's integrity. Too many of those things get by, and we're dead. I think I've almost got the system prepared. Just buy me a little more time.
Now what you gotta do is prevent these small rocks from hitting the ship. Now on the, it says full validity, full integrity on your left hand, on your bottom right hand side. That is basically your health. Do not get it to 0, or else you're gonna be in big trouble. That was very difficult to get a lot of them. Ouch. Okay. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna. Better hurry your ass up. Damn it. I kind of knew it. I wasn't gonna do it my first try. I was close though. I was close.
Automated tracking system enabled.
Nice shooting, Isaac. Auto targeting is now online and clearing a path to safety. As soon as we're clear, I'll engage the autopilot again. Head to the tram station, and I'll meet you there when I'm done.
Thank God. That was my third time. That was my third try. I was so close. I had less than 5%. My God, that was so terrible. I'm saving. I'm saving. I can't do it. No more. Please make it stop. No more. Okay. Okay, we saved it. Luckily, I don't have to do that all over again. Oh my God. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so now since we got the defense system all completely online, I'm gonna end the episode off here. So next time on Dead Space, we're gonna be meeting up with. What are we gonna? We're gonna meet up with the bridge, I'm assuming, right? Yeah, no, we gotta go to the tram station. The ADS is now fully operational. It should protect us from any asteroid collisions. Looks like we bought ourselves some time. Okay, good. I'm gonna end the episode off here. So next time on Dead Space, we're gonna go back to the tram station and complete.